Hello everyone, welcome to Contemporary Kitchenette. So today I'm going to share the recipe of a traditional starter called kheema ke Angrezi cutlet. So this recipe was introduced to me by my mother-in-law. It's a traditional recipe which is evolved in the Mathur households of Hyderabad. So to give you a bit of a background, none of our get-togethers are complete without cocktails. It's not taken very well if you tend to skip the cocktails at any of the get-togethers except for the birthday parties or pujas. For that matter, the ladies of the household are supposed to get at least 2 make-ahead starters ready before the cocktails are rolled out. So this is a make-ahead starter which makes our lives much easier and is greatly relished by everyone, since it's not very spicy and just got the right amount of flavors. So let's get into the kitchen and see how it looks like. But then you have to promise me that you're going to try this, because this is sure to satiate your taste buds. So let's get on with it. To begin with, I'm going to pressure cook my keema. For that, I've got oil heating up in the pressure cooker. The first thing that goes into it is keema, 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, and a pinch of turmeric powder. We're going to stir that in. Keema is now going to release the water, so we're going to allow that to evaporate, which will reduce the gaminess of the meat. As you can see, my keema is nice and dry. I'm going to add a tablespoon of coarsely ground black pepper powder, finely chopped green chilies, and handful of coriander. So our keema is going to get that much needed kick from green chilies and pepper powder, but not red chili powder. I'm going to stir that in. Further to this, we're going to make a puree out of tomatoes. So for that, you got to bear it in mind that the proportion of keema and tomatoes should be equal. Since I've taken 250 grams of keema, I'm going to make puree out of 250 grams of tomatoes. And there I'm going to pour the puree into the pressure cooker and stir that in. Simmer it on high flame. Season it with a 1/4 spoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Again, stir that in on high flame. We don't want to be adding any water to keema, as we want the consistency of the keema to be dough-like, so that it's easy for us to work out the cutlets from the keema. And so we're going to simmer it on high flame and allow the flavors to assimilate into the keema. Pressure cook the keema for 10 minutes until the pressure cooker blows out 4 to 5 whistles. 5 whistles are up and I've allowed the pressure to escape. My keema smells divine and looks absolutely yummy. I'm quickly going to mash a slice of bread into the keema so that it absorbs water if there's any, and gives it the much needed dough-like consistency so that it's easy for us to work out the cutlets from the keema. I'm going to stir that in. Once you've got everything together, it's a good time for you to do a taste check. And now finally, I'm going to transfer the keema on a plate. As you can see, the consistency of the keema is dough-like, and it's not at all watery. It's going to be damn easy for us to work out the cutlets. To wrap up for making the cutlets, I'm going to crack egg white into a bowl and use it as egg wash. As you can see, I've got my keema ready with an egg wash and breadcrumbs. So now I'm going to give my cutlets a shape. We usually tend to give it the shape of a bullet. There. I'm going to coat the cutlet with egg wash so that it fills the gaps and helps in binding the breadcrumbs, as we want our cutlets to be crispy on the outside and mushy inside. Repeat the process. You should ideally be able to work out 10 cutlets out of 250 grams of keema. There, made 10 Angrezi cutlets out of 250 grams of keema, and now I'm going to freeze it for an hour so that it doesn't break while I'm frying. Deep fry the cutlets on medium flame till they turn golden brown. You don't have to fry all the cutlets at once. You can happily preserve it for a week. For instance, I have decided only to fry 4 cutlets and save the rest for future. Enjoy this regal make-ahead starter with your drinks, and do let me know if you like it. You see these?